If your cat has ever looked at you like you're the only person in the entire room, don't scroll away. Because what I'm about to tell you might completely change the way you see your cat. Most people think cats are distant, independent animals that only care about food, comfort, and having their own space. But that's not the whole story. Cats can form incredibly deep bonds with the humans they trust. And when a cat becomes deeply attached to one particular person, the signs can be surprisingly powerful. It's not just about your cat sitting next to you or asking for food. It's about trust, safety, comfort, and choosing you. And the most interesting part? Some of these behaviors are so subtle that most cat owners completely miss them. So if your cat shows even one of these 5 signs, you may have a bond with them that is much deeper than you realize. And if your cat shows all 5, well, you might just be your cat's favorite human. Let's break down the 5 signs that your cat has truly chosen you. Sign number 1, your cat follows you from room to room. Have you ever walked into the kitchen just to grab a glass of water, and your cat suddenly appears out of nowhere, trailing right behind you? That is not random. That is not your cat being nosy. That is a deep behavioral signal rooted in feline psychology. Cats are territorial animals by nature, but when a cat imprints on a human, that human becomes part of their territory, their safe zone, their comfort anchor. Your cat isn't just walking with you, they are keeping their favorite person within eyesight because your presence makes them feel secure. Wild cats don't do this. Even most domestic cats don't do this with strangers or even every family member. This kind of shadowing behavior is reserved for the one person the cat has decided is truly theirs. If your cat follows you to the bathroom, waits outside the shower, or curls up near your feet while you cook, that's not clinginess, that's loyalty in its purest feline form. You should feel honored, because out of every person in that house, your cat picked you as their safe place. That says a lot about the kind of calm, trustworthy energy you carry, and animals can sense that in a way humans often can't. Sign number 2, slow blinking and prolonged eye contact. This one is often called the cat kiss, and once you understand the psychology behind it, you'll never look at your cat's eyes the same way again. In the animal kingdom, direct eye contact is usually a threat signal. Predators lock eyes with prey. So when a cat holds eye contact with you and then slowly closes their eyes halfway, almost like they're falling asleep for a second, that is your cat telling you, I trust you completely, I am not afraid of you, I feel safe enough to be vulnerable around you. This is one of the rarest and most intimate forms of communication a cat can offer a human. Researchers have studied this behavior extensively, and it turns out cats only slow blink at people they have formed a genuine emotional bond with. Strangers rarely get this. Even other pets in the house might not get this. If your cat catches your eye across the room and gives you that slow, sleepy blink, try blinking back the same way. You'll likely see them do it again, almost like a secret language between the two of you. That's not just a coincidence, that's real emotional imprinting happening in real time, and honestly, the fact that your cat feels safe enough to be that vulnerable with you says something beautiful about the environment you've created for them. Sign number 3, kneading you like you're their mother. If your cat has ever climbed onto your lap and started pushing their paws into you rhythmically, almost like they're making biscuits, you have witnessed one of the most touching signs of imprinting a cat can show. This behavior traces all the way back to kittenhood. When kittens nurse from their mother, they need her belly to stimulate milk flow. It's an instinctual, comforting motion tied directly to safety, warmth, and unconditional love. When an adult cat needs you, especially while purring, they are unconsciously placing you in that same emotional category as their mother. Think about that for a second. Out of every surface in your home, every blanket, every pillow, your cat chooses you to perform this deeply instinctual comfort behavior. That is not a small thing. That is your cat's subconscious mind telling them that you are their source of safety, nourishment, and love, just like their mother once was. Some cats even drool a little or purr loudly while kneading, which is a sign of complete relaxation and trust. If your cat does this on your lap, on your chest, or even on a blanket that smells like you, take it as one of the highest compliments an animal can give a human. You've essentially become their emotional home base, and that kind of trust is not given easily, especially by a species known for being selective. Sign number 4, bringing you gifts or following you to the door. This sign surprises a lot of cat owners because it seems almost dog-like in nature. If your cat has ever dropped a toy at your feet, brought you a random object, or even proudly presented you with a captured bug or unfortunate little creature, that is not random chaos. That is a cat expressing affection using the only language they instinctively know, which is provisioning. In the wild, mother cats bring prey back to teach their kittens survival skills and to provide for them. When a domestic cat brings you something, even if it's just a sock or a bottle cap, they are treating you the way they would treat a member of their own family unit. It's their version of saying, "I care about you enough to share resources with you." Similarly, if your cat waits by the door when you leave and greets you enthusiastically when you come home, almost like a tiny guard watching over the house until their person returns, that is another massive imprinting signal. This kind of behavior shows that your cat has created a mental map of the household with you at the center of it. You are not just a roommate to them, you are the anchor point of their entire daily rhythm. And honestly, if your cat is treating you like family and welcoming you home like you're the best part of their day, that says everything about the warmth and consistency you bring into their life. Sign number 5, sleeping on or near you every single night. Out of all 5 signs, this one might be the most telling, because sleep is when animals are at their most vulnerable. In the wild, a sleeping cat is an exposed cat, an easy target for predators. So when your cat chooses to sleep on your chest, curled into your side, or even just close enough to touch you throughout the night, they are making one of the biggest trust decisions an animal can make. They are saying, "I am safe enough here to lower every single one of my defenses." This is not something cats do with people they merely tolerate. This is reserved for the person they consider their true bonded companion. If your cat has a designated sleeping spot near you every night, if they wait for you to get into bed before settling down, or if they wake up and reposition themselves closer to you throughout the night, that is deep, consistent, repeated proof of imprinting. Cats are creatures of habit and instinct, and choosing vulnerability night after night with the same human is one of the clearest signs of a permanent emotional bond. If this sounds like your cat, know that you have earned something incredibly rare. You are not just a cat owner, you are your cat's chosen person, their safety net, and their favorite place in the entire world to rest. So there you have it, 5 unmistakable signs that your cat has imprinted on you in a way most cat owners never experience. If your cat follows you around the house, gives you that slow, trusting blink, needs you like their own mother, brings you little gifts, or sleeps beside you every night, you are part of an incredibly small group of humans who have earned a cat's deepest trust. Cats don't give their loyalty to just anyone, and the fact that yours has chosen you says so much about who you are as a person. If you recognized even 3 of these signs in your own cat, drop a comment below and tell me which one hit you the hardest, because I guarantee you're not alone. And if you loved learning the psychology behind your cat's behavior, make sure you're subscribed, because there are so many more hidden feline secrets I'm about to reveal that most cat owners have no idea about.